Okay. So, 3 trades today. 3 losers. 2 around 1 hour. 1 around half hour. So, first we had Netflix, which trending down pre-market. If we go back in the time frames, it's under all the moving averages on my entry on every time frame. Daily as well. What happened? It produced my setup. I could have got a better entry. It didn't matter because it went against me and stopped me out. But lower highs. Actually, this one was the same. Or is it 1 cent lower? 2 cents lower. So lower high. 3 of them. Where I stuck under these moving averages. Lower volume on the white candle, and then lower volume on the red candle, which I didn't know at the time, unfortunately. But entered here, bad entry. My entry should have been at least somewhere up here. But the downside of this trade is I'm trading a stock with no news. There's no RVOL. It's just normal, pretty much. Maybe like 1.2. I didn't look exactly, but it wasn't anything exciting. So that was what I could have fixed here in this trade, is trade it if it has higher relative volume. But overall, I would take this trade again. Under everything, weak opening, weak pre-market, just went against me, stopped me out. Next, we traded, what was next? LEN. Which I FOMO'd this trade. This was a bad trade. Good idea, but a bad trade. It presented to me my perfect A+ setup, but I was already in at that point. So, perfect bull flag, and it even gave me my hammer on the 9 moving average, which I look for. That's my entry. I don't know if I would have even gotten a partial here if I would have gotten my 2-to-1. Actually, we can probably do the math right now. So, 17. We'll say I would have put it right here, 27 cents. No, I would not have. It would have been really close, but I don't think I would have gotten a partial. But this is the entry. This is the entry I should be taking right here. Bull flag. Harmonious long. It's above all moving averages and breaking out on the daily here. I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see. Breaking out of this on the daily. Ready to go higher. My entry was, this was a FOMO entry, 100%. And then this add-in was a good decision. Stop was below that. But just to reiterate, exactly what I look for on one of these bull flags. Strong. And we consolidate for a bit. And we never go lower than that first initial pullback, which I'm pretty sure they hit exact same price. 91, yeah. So this was a perfect setup here. This is the exact thing that I look for. Strong, consolidation, into a hammer off the 9 moving average on the 1. Sorry, I'm just drawing shit all over the place, but into the hammer that's on the 9 moving average on the 1, and that's the entry. Once I break the high of that candle, that is the entry right there. Stop below the lower the hammer. I wouldn't have got my 2-to-1. I would have got stopped out, but this is what I should be looking for, not an entry here, an add in here. I shouldn't be doing that. I lost less than a half hour. I lost like 0.35 hour, but could have been better. Could have been traded better. We broke the high a day, but there wasn't even any volume on, so we broke it. That was the previous high, but there's not even any volume up there, which is a problem. There needs to be volume when you're breaking out through that level, because there's people buying into the breakout, but then there's no one to buy above it. Sorry, I'm eating right now. And then the last trade, ATVI. The last trade was a bad trade. And I could look at it, I could justify it, saying it's a good trade, but it's not. I'll like look at this, I could say, look at this, A, B, C, break for the D. I took a short here, bounce off VWAP, Harmonia short, but one, it's a downgrade. Downgrades generally don't mean shit. They react pre-market and right in the beginning, and then by the end of the day, it's pretty much erased from, the price action, or the price of the stock is priced in. It doesn't matter at that point. But I told myself, all right, I'll take one more doji going down, rejection off the VWAP. Again, off of a downgrade, which is just doesn't really make sense. But we were trending down, so I was like, okay, we got to lose this floor here at 50.80. We were kind of stuck there. And this is the other mistake I made today. Besides this, so say I'm in this trade. This right here should have said, get the fuck out at break even, or a little bit above. Volume precedes price. So I saw this come in, and I watched the volume. I knew what was happening, and I stayed in it. And then there we go. Whoop. Volume precedes price. I didn't listen to what it was telling me. Stayed in. Got stopped out for a 1 hour loss. But I could have been out for a half hour. Right there. Or actually a lot less than a half hour. Could end my day minus 1.5 hour instead of minus 2.5. But those are the two things I'm taking away from today is wait for your exact setup. Wait for the exact setup. Don't jump the gun. Which I did on Len. Netflix, I'm pretty happy with that trade. Besides the fact that there was the R-vol wasn't elevated. The setup was good. This one told me to get out here. Besides the fact that I even had a bad entry, bad trade. So be it. It happens. The market was trading kind of odd today. But, yep. Thanks, guys. See you later.